It's disgusting. Like, you wanna see? Last night I went to the gym and there was this one guy who just sent me a nude. I can show you guys. Well, actually he didn't send me. He asked me to take a photo of himself when he was naked, and I just took it, and now I have it on my phone. Action! What's up guys, my name is Shem Goltz and I just came back from the new Tarantino's movie, which is The Hateful Eight. It was a pretty sick movie. You should go watch it yourself. Tarantino is just amazing. I've seen the last few movies that he made. But anyway, let's jump into the topic of the video.
The gym. Millions of Homo sapiens across the globe frequent this urban wilderness. Today, we will take a look into these strange places and show you the gym like you've never seen it before. Observing from a distance is a sexually aroused male who hopes to get a better look at the rare females who have dared to step off the safety of the treadmills and set foot in this harsh free-weight terrain.
So this part is mostly accurate, but to be honest, the hard truth is the sad truth is that 90% of males look at females' body at the gym. I do find it funny, however, how they portray the guy with having small weights and chewing gum. That's kind of funny, but in real life, no one does that really. Also, another thing that is 90% accurate is the fact that most females go to the treadmill and that's it. Like, they do only cardio machines, if that makes sense, and they barely do any strength machines or weights. So it is kind of funny how they said how females dare to step off the treadmills and go to do some weights, because that usually doesn't happen. I'm not saying it's 100%, but usually, just usually.
Aloof in observing this bizarre ritual are the small herds of male teenagers who group together and lay claim to single exercise machines for up to hours at a time.
So being a teenager, I can kind of agree with that as well. When I went to the gym with my friend, when I started, we would take a long time doing each machine. They over-exaggerated, obviously. It doesn't take hours, but yeah. It can take us 10 to 20 minutes for every machine, because we just like rest a lot and we are on the phone or like just messing with each other and so on. My eye's itching. Thank you for your patience while I itch my eye. Obviously they don't really look like teenagers, they look like maybe college students. Now, the guy that's taking the selfies remind me very much of this bodybuilder named Jeff Side. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. But I'm pretty sure they took this character from him because they look very similar, basically the same, and he looks very nice. I don't know, he's probably the sexiest man alive, even though he didn't win the award. But like, I'll show you some pictures of him and you can tell me that he's sexy. I don't need to know that he's sexy, I already know he's sexy. But yeah, he's very buffed. I don't know if he takes a lot of selfies, he probably does. But yeah, myself at the gym, I don't really take selfies that much. But then again, if I had packs like Jeff Side, then I'd probably take a lot more selfies. Why can't I have packs like him?
We also have the more vocal group who yell and grunt in order to seek attention from all surrounding Homo sapiens.
This is for America!
Sadly, the loud noises are their best show of dominance, as their actual performance is severely lacking.
Okay, yes, you can! Yes, you can! Come on, let's go! No, don't leave me here! Yes!
I had to include this part because it's probably the funniest one in the whole video, where he says, "This is for America." But yeah, people who grunt to seek attention, there are those kind of people, and they do grunt louder than they should, But I mean, usually they are very strong and they have a lot of muscle, so they do a lot of heavy weights, so it's kind of justifying the grunts, I guess. I don't know people who just grunt when they do like 5 pounds weights or whatever. Like, usually don't happen, because that shouldn't impress anyone. That should just make them embarrassed.
There are the elders. These herds of males have given up attracting a mate long ago, and instead find pleasure in walking around the waterhole naked. Although the younger male peers may find it disturbing, the elders take pride in their lack of discretion while cleansing themselves and engaging in primitive conversations.
This is very true, because at the changing room there are plenty of old people, elders, whatever you want to call them. Unlike the video, the old people are naked, barefoot naked. It's disgusting. Like, you want to see? Last night I went to the gym and there was this one guy who just sent me a nude. I can show you guys. Well, actually he didn't send me. He asked me to take a photo of himself when he was naked, and I just took it, and now I have it on my phone. A girl in my class was like, why do you have a dick picture of an old person at your phone? You're a fucking weirdo. And I was so embarrassed, I just ran home and cried. So that was the end of that. I'm never gonna take pictures of naked old people at the gym ever again. You should never do that. That's a lesson you should learn from me. Trust me, I've done it before. It's not nice, it's not fun, it's not pleasant. And yeah, they do have weird conversations. Like me and my dad went playing basketball the other day at 7 a.m. and there's this old guy. He thought we were new to the gym because we came at 7 a.m. We just like, he never seen us before, so like, are you new? And we're like, no. And that was the end of the conversation. We didn't really talk much. Granted, he was naked in front of us and we were not naked because we were going to play basketball, so makes sense now. Makes sense. Also, I like how they added in the video a person with a wig to play an old person, because I guess they didn't have another one to play an old person. So they just put a buff guy with a wig and a six-pack. So like 99% of the time you won't see an old person with a six-pack, because that would be too sexy.
Unlike other species, such as the felines who clean up after themselves, these humans have left the gymnasium a wasteland of unracked weights, dripping sweat stains, unnecessarily soiled towels. Why would you put gum there? Fuck my life.
So the final parts to this video is where they show the gym very trashy and very unclean at the end of the day. And I don't really know if gyms allow that. At my gym, you have to clean after yourself. And I don't really find this part to be very accurate to the real world, unless you are like in a ghetto place or like a weird cheap gym. Then maybe you can find those things, but otherwise I don't think so. But yeah, I like how the ending is where the guy who is narrating the whole video is the guy who's cleaning the gym. That was very clever. And I like the whole video and the concept of it. It was very nice. They deserve to go viral, and they did go viral. So it has everything that a viral video needs to go viral. And they made an amazing job. So congrats to them. I think the video missed one important character, and that is the noob. The person that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing at the gym, and he's doing all the machines and exercises wrong. Like this guy. LOL. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, share the video with your friends, subscribe for more videos, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.